Hello and welcome to Groundhog Graphics Retro. Today is the first day that you actually see me on the camera. Hello! And today is also a very special day. It's a day for a video without Power C in it. Today we're going to do JiffyDOS. And why we're doing JiffyDOS is because my old 1541 drive, God bless it, died after 35 years of fantastic trouble-free service. So I got another disk drive right here from eBay, and it got broken. But the drive mechanism still works, so it still has a stock ROM in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out JiffyDOS out of my old faithful here. I'm going to put it in this disk drive right here. I'm going to show you guys what I do. And then hopefully everything works out okay, nothing blows up. Let's go ahead and let's get to it. Okay, so what we have here is we have the old drive that has the JiffyDOS installed in it that's not working anymore. And over here I have the new drive, so I'm going to start with the old drive and take the screws out of the bottom. It appears to be about 4. I know I've done this before, but I don't really remember. It was like a year ago or a couple years ago. That would be magnetic. Doesn't seem to be magnetic though. And it's a shame this drive died. But hell, I mean, what can you say? Everybody usually complains about alignment problems with these, and I never even had that. So this is a really good drive. Alrighty. Okay, so there. Okay, finally. Okay, screws are out. So now I'm going to flip it over. It's heavy. Let's see anything in the back. No. And there it is. So it's off. Ta-da! Now we have to remove this shield. Okay. Take a picture here. And there are no screws on this side of the shield. Just a couple of notches. And the screws are right here, so let's see if that will remove it. Okay. And there it is. Easy enough with 2 screws. Alright, just set this over here like so. Should have had a little bowl with me or something to put these screws in. Hey, honey! Cool. Okay, so now I've got a little cup. Compliments of my wife. I should have thought of this before. Now I have somewhere to put the screws. Okay, so here's where my JiffyDOS is. And it doesn't look that easy to get out. I'm not seeing a good pry spot on this. Let's see here, let's get this wire out from under. Oh, I got it wrapped attachment here. I got it wrapped up, so I'm going to unwrap it. Yeah, I didn't even want to drill a hole in this unit. Probably because, you know, I've had it for so long, I just didn't want to permanently alter it. So I just put the switch in here like this. I installed JiffyDOS a couple years ago. It's been fine. I'm not going to drill a hole in this one either. What for? At least not right now. Oh, message. Okay, so now the trick is how to get the JiffyDOS out of here without destroying JiffyDOS. Because I got electronic components all around it. Let's see, good way to get this. You know what? Why am I doing this with a screwdriver? I have a chip puller somewhere. Okay, got better tools to work with now. Let's see if how this grips. Not real good. I'm like, is that the plug? That is. This is a strange thing, this JiffyDOS. You know, getting the original chip out of here was no biggie. But this one, it doesn't give you anywhere to grab. There, something's happening. Oh, here it is. Okay. So what it is this JiffyDOS chip it blends right in with the socket, so I didn't even see the seam. So here it is, and now it's going to come right up. I'm going to take a picture of it. You guys probably can't see that. Alright, so now we can get up in here. Try to get this thing off. There we go. And we did it without breaking any pins or breaking anything. So fantastic. You see it's got this wire. It's soldered on to the second one here and to the first one there. So if anybody needs to know the reference for that, I hope you can see that. Second pin and then the first pin. And this is how it goes on the switch. Just two of the pins are used. So okay. Alright, so it went in. This is the rear of the drive. I see that it went just like so. And I'm guessing we probably don't want to put this in the wrong way in the other one. Alright, perfect. I have a picture of it anyway if I forget. So now what I need is I need to see about putting the old chip. Why put the old chip back in? It doesn't work. But I don't really need it either. I'm going to go ahead and put the old chip back in it. I decided I'm not going to put the original chip back in. I think I threw it in with some other chips and I don't know which one it is. The drive's broken, so if later on I get around to fixing it, I'll look up the chip number for it and mess with it then, or just buy another JiffyDOS for it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put the shield back on. Alright, and this is where our little pins are that have no screws. They go on the other side. That helps us orient this to remember how it was. What is this wire? This wire does not need to be there. Alright. Yeah. A couple of. There you go, fits right in. Now I put the screws back in the shield. So now I've changed the angle on the camera. I hope this is a little better. I've got the screws in for the shield. And now it's time to just put the case back together. Here's the case, the back of the case. Slide that on here. Grab the screws. Case is on, everything's good. This filthy cover, my dad used it as a coaster for coffee when I was a kid. I'm not sure how much that protects the drive, but anyway, put that back in. Oh, shove that in there like that. There we go. Rest in peace, 1541. Now I'm going to set this aside and we'll start working on the new one. Well, the new one that's new to me. There ain't much that's new in this biz. Alright. Next, it's ready for operation here. Go ahead and hope that it's similar. Now we need to remove this right here. I'm going to, let's see here. Okay, so I've got it on each edge of the chip. There we go. That was pretty painless. So MOS 901-229-05 1983. It says under here 784. Cool. Alright, so that chip is now out, and this JiffyDOS will put in its place. Make sure all my pins line up. There we go. JiffyDOS is installed. Wires come out this way. Like I said, I'm not going to drill a hole through this. I am just going to do it the same as I did the last one. Because frankly, well, As I said, maybe one day I'll get around to drilling a hole. But this will be fine for now. I don't care. Come on. And the reason why I'm wrapping the wire is that way externally, if this switch gets caught on something, I want it to have something to grab on besides just the chip itself. And that's why I'd rather grab onto a strong part of the frame. But of course, the best way to do this is to drill the hole. Come on now. Do I have pliers? Let me see if we got some pliers. Hold on. Okay. Got needle nose pliers now, so that'll make this go a little bit easier. I think I should put this in a little bit of a knot. So now if this thing gets pulled, it's not yanking on the chip. We'll route it down here. And put it right out where the on-off switch is. I'll put the little wire through there. And that should work. There. Now the wire just dangles out the back a little bit by the on switch, and I think this is ready to be used. And I believe, you know what? I wonder if this wire is going to get in the way of me putting this back on. Maybe. Oh well, let's see. If it is, then we'll redo it. Okay. Are these the screw holes? Let's see here. Yeah. Right. Back of the drive, front of the drive. Right. Okay. Let's see if the wire is going to cause a problem. Looks like that wire is right there. Oh, looks okay. Put some screws in, see if it holds on there. When I installed JiffyDOS, I checked the drive before I put everything back together to make sure it worked. I hope I don't make a mistake right now by putting this back together too soon, but I know a little bit of what I'm doing. I just saw how it was installed, so I'm gonna go for broke, put it together, and see if I get lucky. There it is. Reassembled. Here's my extra chip. I will put that somewhere safely away. But in all likelihood, I will never use that chip again. But just in case, there it is. Busted door latch and all. So now is the time to see if this thing actually works. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay, I'm going to take the drive, I'm going to plug everything back into it, starting with the power cable, because that's, oh no! Well, I have to get that. You in. And then I had another cable, which is right here. Okay. Let's see. This is on. Alright. Turn on the drive. Got a green light. That's a good sign. Now, there. Now you can see it's got the green light. And now I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it on the try to turn on the computer and see what happens. Alright, drive is on. Turn on the monitor. Red light came on. That looks good. That's weird. Oh, because the speed isn't on. Okay. And now, let's try directory. Yeah, it gets it. It's got a directory. So yeah, this is working. Great. Awesome. Okay, so now, well, anyway, hello. So now, yeah, I've installed it. That was a pretty easy process. But now, let's go ahead and let me think. We should. Alright, well, that concludes this video. It was a simple transplant of JiffyDOS, and I hope you guys found it helpful, and I will catch you in the next video. See you then.